Good morning, Mega Podlings. It's Crazy Joe. We're back at Water Tower Cinema, and we are about to see the movie Freaky, starring Vince Vaughn. If you've seen the trailers, it's a Blumhouse film. Blumhouse has a pretty good reputation for horror films. They've, they put out a lot. So some of them are garbage, like last year's Black Christmas, but more often than not, we get good ones like Happy Death Day, or this year's Invisible Man, one of the best films of this year. And this one is a body swap horror comedy in which a teenage girl body swaps with a serial killer played by Vince Vaughn. Looks very entertaining. I've been anxious to see this one, and we're going to check it out. So here we go. Hopefully it's good. Whoa, I tripped on a step there. Of course, I'm fogging my glasses up. There we go. Freaky. That's what we're saying. Let's check this out. Here's the poster. Now showing Vince Vaughn, Catherine Newton, from the director of Happy Death Day. There you go. Let's go check it out. Once again, Theater 7. Let's talk about Freaky. I was very excited to see Freaky. I liked the trailer from the very get-go. I thought this looks like it's going to be a really entertaining movie. I was excited about this, and, I liked it. I liked the movie. This is a positive review. I'm giving this movie a high five. What I will say is that the movie is surprising. I really expected that this movie was going to be a horror comedy. It is a horror comedy. But based on the trailer, I expected the emphasis to be on comedy. I mean, we see Vince Vaughn in the trailer acting like a teenage girl. So I thought, this is Vince Vaughn pretending to be a teenage girl because he's inhabiting the body of a teenage girl. This is going to be a comedy film, first and foremost, with a little bit of horror thrown in. Surprisingly, at least surprisingly for me, it really was the other way around. It was primarily a horror film. Let me tell you something, this movie goes full on with the gore. This is a movie that is not afraid of gore. This is a movie that is more than happy to show you the gore. And it's a horror movie first, comedy second, which is interesting for a movie in which a middle-aged man is possessed by the spirit of a teenage girl. I expected it to go the other way. That's not to the film's detriment. It's still a great film. I enjoyed it. But if we're being completely honest, I didn't enjoy it as much as Come Play. Come Play is out right now. Another horror film that I gave a review to about a week ago. And I said it was surprisingly a heartwarming film. I really thought, I walked out and was like, oh, that was nice. That was a nice movie, which is a weird reaction to have to a horror movie. It's not the reaction I anticipated I would have for a horror movie. So maybe it is the fact that Come Play was so surprising to me that is why I kind of enjoyed it a little bit more. Though I guess Freaky was also surprising because I expected it to put the emphasis on the comedy, and it's a gore fest. So I guess they both surprised me, but I think Come Play surprised me more. So if you're going to go see one horror movie right now, I would probably actually recommend Come Play over Freaky. But they're both good. They're both out right now. And as we've said, theaters are suffering. If you have a theater that's showing original movies, please go support them. If you have a theater that's opening that's showing classic movies, please go support them. They need your help. Though things are turning around. I don't know if you heard, but with the recent news of coronavirus vaccines being between 90 to 94% effective, stocks for the movie theater chains have been rising. So it looks like the future of movie theaters is looking a bit brighter today than it did maybe a week or two ago. So that is a good thing, but we still got to get there. I'm giving a high five to Freaky. If you saw the trailer, if it looked entertaining to you, go see it, go check it out. I think you'll be pleased, but do know that if you go in thinking that it's going to be a yuck fest, it will be to a certain degree, but expect some gore. You're going to see some gore. This is not a movie I would show my wife. My wife does not like gore. I would not show her Freaky. But otherwise, it's a pretty good movie. All right, everyone. Keep wearing those pajamas.
Keep wearing those pajamas with the plastic feet. Keep wearing those pajamas. Tell everyone you meet. Keep wearing those pajamas with the back door flap. Keep wearing those pajamas. Don't open, it's a trap. Oh no, it's a trap. Some people call them PJs, some people call them jammies. They can come embroidered with big money and no whammies. They can have 100 tiny commander Adamas, but no matter how they look, just keep on wearing those pajamas. Keep on wearing those pajamas. Keep wearing those pajamas. And now we're having fun. Keep wearing those pajamas. And now the song is done.